today didn't turn out like we was hoping. Tammy's coming to work with me because I was going to surprise her and take her to, I think it's called McCloud Restaurant up on Lafollette Mountain. And evidently storms last night rolled through there and knocked their power out. So we drove around Oak Ridge looking for a place to eat. Not Papa John's, Big Ed's Pizza.
My favorite pizza in all of East Tennessee.
They only let you do curbside pickup, so we thought, well, maybe the Soup Kitchen. That was at Strike 3. I guess Strike 2, Strike 3. It was closed, and then we went to another Godfather's Pizza, and it was at a gas station. So we finally ended up going to Buddy's Barbecue. So now we're trying to figure out what else to do with today because we don't want to waste the day being up this way. So we're headed to where?
Rugby.
Rugby area. Maybe going to Kentucky. I don't know. Let's see. I go straight through this. But anyhow, it's one of those days that you make plans. Plans get struck out. So you just go with the flow and figure out something else.
Yeah. So a couple of nights ago, he asked me if I wanted to go work with him and just sort of help, not officially work him, but just sort of help him. And I was like, yeah, I might do that. And yesterday he says, oh, we're going to go on a road trip. I said, where are we going? He goes, not telling you, it's a surprise. So I did not know until we got through working this morning, and he said he needed to call the place
to make reservations.
I didn't know that. He just said he needed to call. And he comes back and he says, well, never mind. He said, I had it all planned out, but they have no power. Apparently, I don't know, the guy up there told us to really probably avoid 25W, so they may have had a lot of storm damage up that way, but...
I did see tornadic activity on the radar last night towards that way.
So anyway, one day, Dan's been there. Dan's been to McCloud Restaurant, and the views are supposed to be phenomenal. I have never been there, so he was looking forward to taking me, but
I was going to fly the drone up there too, and with the wind today, I don't think it would have been a good idea because the wind's gusting probably 30 mile an hour right now. And
then I was all excited thinking, oh, we're going to Big Ed's for pizza, because that's my favorite pizza anywhere in East Tennessee, and just did not work out at all. But we're gonna see if we can find something good to get into for Plan B. We'll see what happens.
Waste the day away.
Yeah. y'all, it is Tammy with Backroads Bucket List, and today did not end up the way we had planned. Dan had planned us a trip, and I talk about it a little bit more in the video. He had planned a trip to McCloud Mountain, and we were gonna eat up there and do some stuff up there, but they were closed because power was out. So we took some different roads and maneuvered around, and we ended up over next to Ozone Falls, which is Cumberland area, Cumberland Plateau area. And we had been here, we were here once before. Many years ago, we came here and we thought, well, we'll go over by there and check it out. Dan was wanting to fly his drone, and it's a fairly easy walk. It's rocky and rooty. It's not very far. It might be 50 to 100 yards. I'm not real sure from the parking area. It's not very hilly. There's a little bit of an elevation, but not much. But it is rocky. If it had rained, it would be very slick. But this is a pretty cool spot. We're at the top, and I'm gonna try to let you see. Dan is right down here. He's flying his drone, but the falls are way down there, and he's gonna have footage and stuff of that. I'm not going real close to the edge because my stability is not the best, so I don't want to fall down there. That would not be a good day. Probably be the last day, actually. But he's got some really cool footage that he showed me and stuff so far. People swim here. There's people down there swimming, and this is probably, well, it's near Crab Orchard, and it is, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15 miles from Crossville. So, Dan and his toy. So anyway, he's going to have some really cool footage that we'll put with that. And like I said, I did not go too close to the edge, but the drone went way off the edge and down. So we'll show you what it looks like.